Hello Sagittarius and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 15th to the 29th of November 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is a Compendium of Witches oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Sagittarius for the 15th to the 29th of November 2021. What messages are here for Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks? What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Couple of cards out there and let's see what you get. Ruins and goat. Okay, ruins is about past traces, how things from the past still are with us. It's neither good nor bad. It's about something in the past being significant at this time, or lingering, either in a good or bad way. We'll see with the reading. And then you've got the goat, which is about I get a sense of needing to be sure-footed, work through something quite carefully. If you think of how goats can climb up mountains and rocks and all that, that's sure-footedness, that determination, that focus. And with the ruins there, sort of almost maybe you need to be picking through something of the past in order to move forward. So there you have ruins and goat. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Sagittarius for the 15th to the 29th of November 2021. What messages are here for Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks? What does Sagittarius need to know? So this is the Robin Woods Tarot that I'm using today, and I'll be drawing an 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you, Sagittarius, where you are now in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlighting the challenges you may face at this time. And the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to the situation. Oops. So let's see. There you start with Temperance, a good balance card, and the Hierophant, tradition and right, let's see. Oh, your challenge is the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. We got these in here nicely. Sorry. And then your guidance is the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And you're moving towards 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Nice and stable there. And there you have the 3 of Wands. This is about expansion, things beginning to take off and grow, seeds that you've planted beginning to reveal, you know, to bear fruit, getting those first rewards of hard work done, of projects that you've put a lot of effort and energy into. So that's quite positive there. So let's see where you start with Temperance. Is Temperance and Hierophant. See, the Hierophant connects with the ruins there, that past. This is about conformity. I get a sense here with Temperance, you may need to combine something new with something old. It's about, you know, getting that alchemy between, you know, often Temperance depicts mixing fire and water to create something quite magical. I just get a sense here, sort of you needing to balance between the new and the old in order to take things forward. The Hierophant is about, as I said, conformality, institutional, you know, something that's old, something that stood the test of time, something that's still there after a long, long time, and you needing to pick your way through using this ancient, this old, time-tested tradition and something new and exciting. Sort of, there's a bit of chemistry that's needed. But, you know, right above the Hierophant, you've got the Tower. Now, as I said, the Hierophant's about something that's stable, secure from being tested by time. But the Tower shows something coming down. Something, you know, the Tower depicts something that you've ensconced yourself in because it's secure, it's stable. But something happens, like a moment of epiphany, something breaks that down. So with seeing the Tower right above the Hierophant, it makes me think of, and I can now see these cracks in the stone walls there. It's almost like something that seemed stable and secure is being torn down through some outside event, some outside forces coming into play, sort of like challenging that, and it just breaks apart. And, you know, from that moment of instability, you need to get back on track. You need to sort of find that stability, that security. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is on a quest for building something up, and he knows he's got to have firm foundations. And the suggestion with the Tower is that although it seemed to be secure and firm, it wasn't, because at the first challenge, it just breaks apart. So your in your challenge row here, it's about like what you do after that moment of epiphany, that moment of things being torn down, getting back on the horse, sort of setting down this time firm foundations, being willing to work hard at this and put your effort and your concentration into that. Plough those fields and plant those seeds and be prepared to wait a long time to see the end results. So although there's this idea of something being torn down, it's actually almost positive. It's almost like this may be through, as I said, a moment of epiphany where you think, no, scrap this, I'm going to start anew. And you know, your that's the challenge, is in being prepared to begin again, and being prepared to take a long time to get to where you want to, you know, having that tenacity, that persistence in what you're wanting. Your guidance card sort of shows that it shows a promise of success, of whatever quest you go on, you will ultimately come back with acclaim and recognition and success. The Knight of Wands, very unlike the Knight of Pentacles, this sort of suggests I get a sense as a guidance card, it's suggesting that although you may have a lot of passion and a lot of steam and be willing to tear off into a new direction, don't make the mistake of the Knight of Wands in being too hasty and unprepared. Your challenge is in preparation, determination, taking things slowly, one step at a time, because you're on unstable ground here. But if you're able to take that advice and sort of move carefully, pick through the things, the necessary steps, and maintain that sense of balance and groundedness, and sort of that there's a sense of patience being needed here, Sagittarius. And if you're able to apply that, you move towards that stability, that having created a new sense of security around you and an abundance as well. But it's been created through self-discipline, through taming that beast. And sort of the Nine of Pentacles shows you in an independent situation. So you've perhaps broken away from formality, broken away from time-honored ways of doing things and done things on your own, but with persistence and patience and careful planning. And you'll be in a position of security, abundance. See the growth around both these figures. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, it sort of suggests it's not going to be instant. You're going to have to wait for the final results, initially you'll have those first inklings, but you won't be quite there yet. So it's almost like out of the ruins of something that was traditional and has been torn down, you break free, find your own path, but that path's not a quick one. It's sort of, if you want it to be successful and to have that a sense of accomplishment and acclaim, you're going to have to tame down this Knight of Wands energy and focus more on the Knight of Pentacles energy, taking things carefully, one step at a time, building this up slowly and being prepared to wait some time before you can fully reap the benefits of your hard work. But, it sort of shows success in the end and an abundance of security and value around you, growth, continued growth around you. You see here the growing vines along the wand there. And look, even underneath there you have, rising up from the ashes, the Judgment card. So it's actually really good energies around you. It's sort of something being torn down, but even so, you're able to sift through the good aspects, the things that are left standing in that, and utilize them in a very pedantic way, taking care to lay firm foundations and pick your way carefully in order to create something truly stable and abundant, which will take time but will be successful in the end. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.